Sunny Radio 96.5 with Andy Gibb on the Sunny Sunrise Show at 7:09. Good morning. Sunny today. Going to be a nice one with a high in the mid-70s. Currently 50 degrees in Kerrville. I'm Diane Travis. Good morning. It's baby time. Every Tuesday, Thursday, right around this time, we check in with Lainey from the Pregnancy Resource Center. And usually we talk with Mike about his little baby son, Jack. But Mike had to go take care of Jack today. So, hi, Lainey.
Oh.
We'll just have to talk without him.
Yes, we'll talk without him. I assume he has quality child care.
Yeah, that's what we wanted to talk about is child care anyway. So now he's going off to take care of him.
It's one of the major important things that every child needs because you need to know that your child care provider is a partner in your parenting.
Mm-hmm.
And that when you think about that, that's so important. You want somebody that is going to parent your child like you would. You want to know that this person is trained in first aid and CPR. You want to check this person's references. If you have an infant that you're putting into child care, you want to make sure that that infant is provided with soothing and touching and talking. We've talked about how important it is for interaction. So while your child is in child care, you need to have that same interaction going on. And remember, your child's going to form an attachment to the child care provider.
Mm-hmm.
So you want to make sure that it's someone you want your child to emulate. You wouldn't want to put your child in a home where you wouldn't want the child to behave that way. They're going to emulate your child care provider just like they do you.
So what do you recommend if it's not a family member or a friend that you already know? I guess interview with different child care places.
Interview and check lots of references and see if you can drop into the child care center before you put your child there. Just drop in and see, is that provider down on the floor interacting with the children? Is that provider washing her hands or his hands after every diaper change? Is it clean? Do you hear language you wouldn't want your child to pick up?
Mm-hmm.
So you want to investigate all of that ahead of time.
Because we were talking about this last week, how just before the age of 3, children are like little sponges and just soak up every single thing. Even if you think they're not watching TV show and they don't understand it, it's still like soaking in, right?
That's exactly right. Even if you think they don't understand what you're saying, you need to talk to them, communicate with them, and they are absorbing it. Never, ever say anything you don't want your child to learn, because that is what happens.
Yeah.
And it's so important. That little brain, like you said, is a sponge. It absorbs everything, and you don't know when that sponge is going to release what it's learned.
Lainey, thank you so much. You always have such wonderful advice. Of course, the Pregnancy Resource Center offers free parenting tips for anybody. All they have to do is give you a call to schedule, right? And we just kind of touched the little tiny tip of the iceberg here, but you have your full parenting classes that can really help a lot of people.
Yes, we do. We have 1 hour personalized one-on-one parenting classes free of charge to anyone that wants to call and make an appointment at the Pregnancy Resource Center.
Thanks, Lainey.